Good morning. Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakant, Chief Justice of India and the chief guest of today's convocation. Honorable Mr. Justice Ehsanuddin Amanullah, Judge Supreme Court of India, and Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. Justice Sudhir Singh, Honorable Chancellor of Chanakya National Law University, and other honorable judges sitting and retired of High Court of Judicature at Patna, Shri Sunil Kumar, Honorable Education Minister of Bihar, Shri P.K. Shahi, Learned Advocate General, Honorable Members of the General Council, Executive Council, Academic Council, Academic Planning Board, and Finance Committee, Chairman Bar Council of India, Chairman Bihar State Bar Council, other distinguished guests, graduating students, proud parents of graduating students, my friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to welcome the Honorable Chief Justice of India, who has been very kind to accept our invitation. There was no date available with His Lordship till 30th April 2026, yet His Lordship overruled his own staff when His Lordship came to know that students are waiting for their degrees for 6 long years. Ours are 6 convocations in one go. Though my Lord has an image of a judge who basically believes in judicial restraint, but if the situation so demands, my Lord does not hesitate in acting even so moto to stay Supreme Court's own order. We are indeed grateful to His Lordship for finding time for us. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming son of soil, His Lordship Justice Ehsanuddin Amanullah. His Lordship, from the day one of his membership of General Council, has been taking personal interest in improving university's financial health, infrastructure, and requirement of additional land. It is because of His Lordship's personal involvement that the university got necessary funds to initiate process of faculty recruitments. I also extend a warm welcome to my Lord Justice Rajesh Bindal, who graciously accepted our invite. We would surely implement his dinner time advice to me of giving real case file to our students. It is a matter of great honor and happiness for us to welcome Shri Sunil Kumar, Honorable Education Minister of Bihar. Because of his mentoring, we are able to make so many initiatives for the transformation of the university. National law universities are chancellor-driven universities. My Lord Justice Sudhir Singh is an exceptional hands-on chancellor who is always available for the work of the university. My Lord chaired the Academic Planning Board meeting of the university, which was held after 12 long years. My leave was to end on December 13, 2025, and CNLU almost lost me. But His Lordship intervened with Godspeed and got my deputation extended. I welcome my own Honorable Chancellor in his university. I also welcome other Honorable Judges of High Court, particularly Mr. Justice Nani Tagia and Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Kumar Verma, Members General Council, Honorable Mr. Justice Partha Sarthi, Member Academic Council. I would also like to welcome my predecessor, Justice Mridula Mishra. I have said it number of times and would repeat it yet again, that the true founder of this university is Shri P.K. Shahi, Advocate General of Bihar and former Education Minister. It was his dream to create a world-class university in Bihar. Sir, you are the real host of today's convocation, and we welcome you. Shri Pratyaya Amrit is an outstanding officer who did something unprecedented. He himself came to my office and asked me to tell how state government can help CNLU. I have not seen any chief secretary taking so much interest in any law university. I also extend a warm welcome to Shri Anand Kishore, Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Finance. He is proving to be a great pillar of support for the university. So CNLU can never thank you enough. I also welcome Shri Anjali Kumar Singh, Law Secretary, Shri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman, State Bar Council, and our own Manan Kumar Mishra ji, the Chairman of Bar Council of India and our member of Rajya Sabha. I also welcome Shri Ranjan Kumar Jha, Member Bihar State Bar Council. I also welcome all the other honorable members of university bodies, particularly Professor A.P. Singh, Vice-Chancellor, RMNLU, Lucknow, Professor K.V.S. Sharma, Vice-Chancellor, National Law University, Judicial Academy, Assam. Let me also welcome other invited guests, friends from media, proud parents, and of course, my own graduating students. University report. First of all, let me start with the expression of our gratitude to our visionary Honorable Chief Minister, who attaches highest priority to CNLU and has been taking personal interest in our growth. For the last 2 academic years, CNLU is undergoing a multi-dimensional institutional transformation that represents the most decisive phase of growth and consolidation of our history. In the Government of India's NIRF rankings, CNLU emerged as the highest ranked state university in Bihar. In fact, amongst national law universities, it has a high rank of 7. India today, in its prestigious 2025 annual rankings, has ranked CNLU at number 4 in the category of emerging law schools and 12th overall considering national law universities, traditional law colleges, and multi-faculty universities and private institutions. CNLU does deserve a big clap. In the last 2 academic years, the university has emerged as an excellent center for constitutional discourse with ruthless objectivity, public policy research, governance reforms, technology-driven legal innovation, and institutional capacity building. It is important to note that this transformation and re-emergence of CNLU is an outcome of major institutional reforms that have fostered vibrant university life. Together, these changes mark CNLU's journey from a conventional public law university towards an aspiring, globally benchmarked institution of higher legal education with a strong regional development mandate. CNLU has moved away from the Vice-Chancellor-centric university to a student-centric university. CNLU introduced a future-oriented basket of elective courses designed to address emerging legal challenges, interdisciplinary concerns, and policy debates. These electives were offered by international experts from Canada, Netherlands, United Kingdom, and South Africa. These experts also conducted several sessions with students and faculty members. Academic stress is the leading cause of suicides on university campuses. Even national law universities have had several such cases. Earlier, CNLU students were excessively burdened with as many as 56 research project assignments, which have now been reduced to just 10. But these are now supposed to be original, publication-oriented, and interdisciplinary in nature. In recent years, we successfully attracted faculty and professionals who are graduates of globally reputed universities in the United States, United Kingdom, Italy, and Germany. We are trying our best to reverse brain drain so that the best Bihari talent does a non-controversial ghar wapsi. I am glad to report that finally we have opened our portals even for those who missed out after +2. A rigorous 3-year LLB course after graduation has been introduced from 2025 with the approval of BCI, and I must express my gratitude to the Honorable Chairman of BCI. The LLM program at CNLU also underwent an equally rigorous transformation to align with international postgraduate standards. In a bold decision, CNLU has also stopped conducting its own LLM tests and started admitting students through CLAT. We are soon going to launch our MBA program, which will have court management as one of the specializations. We also propose to have a master's course in public policy and criminal justice administration, and master's in cybersecurity law and digital forensics. Our beloved Chief Secretary has told me that he himself is willing to join us as a student. Most important of all, the above reforms would have been meaningless if CNLU library, that is Nishan Nilayam, was not ready for these reforms. Since library is the biggest asset of any law university, We invested 9.2 crore in our library. Now our students can access library e-resources from anywhere in the world. The recent establishment of language laboratory for Hindi medium students recognizes the linguistic diversity of the university as an academic strength and ensures equitable participation for students from regional and rural backgrounds. Further, the university has also established accessibility lab for assisting visually impaired students. Additionally, due to Supreme Court's order on the 3-year mandatory practice that has adversely affected not only my extremely bright students, but my girl students and marginalized students who will now find it extremely difficult to wait for additional 3 years after 5 years long UG course, I had no choice but to establish a full-fledged civil services center to coach and train my students to write UPSC civil services exam. Further, a comprehensive multiple intelligence policy for taking care of special needs of advanced and slow learners has also been approved and implemented. Considering the special needs of female students, the university has introduced the menstrual leave policy. The policy drew attention of media houses like BBC. To ensure academic excellence, a rigorous student and alumni feedback system has been put in place. Based on this feedback, contracts of few teachers were not renewed. To recognize teaching effort made by the faculty, the university has instituted Best Teacher and Best Researcher awards. In last 2 years, we tried our level best to institutionalize research excellence and are currently working towards a structured research ecosystem. This year itself, CNLU has awarded 12 PhDs, which is the highest ever number of our history and is probably one of the highest in the history of any national law university. I am glad to report that some of our doctoral scholars would now receive 2 PhD degrees, one from CNLU and another from University of Groningen, Netherlands. Under this dual degree program, CNLU research scholars would spend 2 years here and next 2 years at the University of Groningen. These concerted efforts to drastically improve research culture and increase CNLU research footprint have already started rewarding us. I am glad to report that CNLU has applied for its first ever patent and bagged ₹1 crore artificial intelligence-based legal research project. Ministry of Justice, Government of India too has given us a BIS project on AI law. CNLU is currently having fully functional 7 research centers and 2 research chairs, which constitute the backbone of its applied research and policy engagement strategy. The Child Rights Center, Gender Resource Center in collaboration with United Nations Population Fund, the Center for Advanced Research on Corporate and Insolvency Law has also got a chair on insolvency law, Center for Innovation and Facilitation, Center for Alternative Dispute Resolution. Our Center for Innovation, Incubation and Legal Entrepreneurship, which is ranked 3rd in Bihar, has incubated 59 startups, which again is probably the highest amongst national law universities. The Center for Law and Economics hosted Professor Stephen McCull of Dalhousie University, Canada, who taught a full course on law and economics this year. We also have Government of India's IPR chair and State of Bihar's Panchayati Raj chair, and I have made my request to the Honorable Education Minister to create a Chanakya chair of ancient Indian jurisprudence at CNLU. The university has established a state-of-art cyber security and digital forensic center, which will be inaugurated today. We are now in the position to train police officers of entire state in digital forensics. We are also proposing to establish few new centers such as Artificial Intelligence and Law, Wetlands, Forest and Climate Justice Center, Mental Health and Disability Law Center, Land and Real Estate Law Center, Center for Social Responsibility and Participatory Governance. I am sure the state government would support these centers. Our legal aid cell launched Bihar Samvidhan Fellowship in partnership with NIAI with the support of Tata Sons. The Bihar Samvidhan Fellowship a one-year paid program with 35,000 rupees per month is designed for lawyers in Bihar who practice across district courts. During the year 24-25, the Samvidhan Fellows have conducted more than 150 legal awareness sessions with communities across Bihar. More than 4,300 women and children across 17 districts were reached out. The ongoing establishment of a community CNLU radio station is another move in this direction. In last 2 years, CNLU faculty has published number of books and more than 45 Scopus indexed articles in Springer Journal, Taylor and Francis, Elsevier, Routledge, Emerald, IGI Global USA, Cambridge University Press, Nova Publishers USA, etc. This is the best publication record of CNLU history and is probably better than most national law universities. CNLU has seen its highest number of research and consultancy projects of its history. In recent years, through university's financial support, faculty members have actively participated in international conferences, workshops and academic programs in collaborations with institutions from United Kingdom, Poland, Slovenia, Egypt, Turkey, Australia, and Canada. CNLU's infrastructural transformation reflects its commitment to sustainability and student-centric design. These developments enhance not only academic functionality, but also the aesthetic and environmental quality of the campus. These developments reflect a long-term vision of creating a modern, sustainable, and globally competitive residential university campus. All classrooms have been converted into smart digital TV studio-like classrooms. Construction of Type 1, Type 2, and Type 4 semi-furnished faculty quarters and Sehat Center was completed. Major renovation work was undertaken in university, extension of boys and girls mess areas, increase in the sitting capacity of reading room, another floor of academic block and boys hostel are under construction. New basketball court and volleyball court are nearing completion. There was no place for campus children to play. Accordingly, a children park has been made. To ensure overall fitness of faculty members, a separate faculty gym facility has been created. New roads have been laid in the entire university so that students do not face waterlogging problems. An amphitheater was constructed, and the work of this very auditorium pending for years was also completed. In last 2 years, 47 students of university got placements in law firms and corporates. That included Shradul Amarchand Mangaldas, ICICI Bank, Wadia Gandhi and Company, LPCO, Lexigen, Indus Law, Barucha and Partners, JSA, Lakshmi Kumaran and Sridharan, Chandok and Mahajan, HSA Legal and HDFC Limited. No NLU in India has produced more judicial officers than CNLU. Over 350 judicial officers of Bihar are our alumni. 52 graduates were recently selected in the latest 32nd Bihar Judicial Services examination. 74 students got placed as legal officers in the Department of Prohibition, Excise and Registration, Government of Bihar. 16 students got placed as legal officers in Education Department. 28 graduates have qualified for post of law experts with the Government of Bihar. 106 students got placed with the Board of Revenue. Ms. Isha Rani qualified Civil Services exam. Ms. Preksha Jain qualified for Delhi Judicial Services. Ms. Manisha Prakash became the first student of university to qualify the District Judge entry level direct from bar exam. 4 students got judicial clerkship in Patna High Court. Digvijay Patel of 2025 batch is currently doing judicial clerkship in Supreme Court. CNLU students have consistently demonstrated outstanding performance in national and international moot competitions, reflecting university's strong culture of advocacy training, legal research, and experiential learning. A team comprising Abhishek Nair, Aditya Pratap Singh Kinjal, and Priyansh Priyadarshini qualified for international round at the FDI International Moot Court Competition. The team comprising Falak Shashank and Ayushi emerged as the winners of ISDC National Moot Court Competition 2025. Ojal Maurya and Ananya Agree were declared runners-up at HNLU NHRC National Moot Court Competition. Best Researcher Awards were conferred upon Vinti Kumari and DNLU Moot, Shivanshu Shivam at the 8th AUPP Moot, and Aditya Kishore at BL Prohit Memorial Moot Court Competition. Ayan Aditya Agree was felicitated by His Excellency the Governor of Bihar for being adjudged as the best speaker in a state-level speech competition. Gaurav was invited as an adjudicator at IIT Kanpur 2025, an Indo-Pacific World Schools Debating Championship. A CNLU debating team comprising Ayan Aditya Agree, Samriddhi Priya and Gulshan Kumar last month emerged as winners of NLU Sonipat. A team of Gaurav, Ritul and Seval Jain emerged as the open runners-up at Justice R.K. Tankha debate competition. Following Honorable Prime Minister's advice, my students are also trying to become job givers rather than job seekers. Several student-led startups incubated at CNLU have received seed funding of rupees 10 lakh under the Bihar Startup Policy of Government of Bihar. CNLU's transformation has had a direct and measurable impact on the socio, legal and development landscape of Bihar. As the state's premier law university, CNLU serves as a critical institutional anchor for governance reform, access to justice, capacity building and human capital development. We are keen to assist the state government and High Court in many more ways. Before I end, let me take one final class of my students and co-learners and give them my parting message. This is not about law, but life. I am aware that you do have sound knowledge, talent, wisdom, and necessary skills, and don't need any sermon from me. वो खुद ही जान जाते हैं बुलंदी आसमानों की, परिंदों को नहीं तालीम दी जाती उड़ानों की. But as your teacher, I must still do my duty. Frederick W. Robertson had said, instruction ends in the classroom, but education ends only with life. Education is not one-time affair. My dear graduating students, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Often you will find that life is not working out the way you have planned, and you are faced with failure more often than you are prepared to, and things don't seem to make sense. This is so because life is designed that way. This is when you need to have faith in yourself and in the larger scheme of things and continue moving forward without being deterred by unfavorable outcomes. No matter what life throws at you, learn to deal with it with a good sense of humor, and life will not seem so difficult anymore. In the famous words of Albert Einstein, out of clutter, find simplicity. From discard, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. करना है अपनी प्यास का खुद तुमको इंतजाम, दरिया तुम्हारे पास तो चल कर ना आएगा. I request the graduating students to follow our ancient Indian philosophy as it is based on the principle of universalism, peace and prosperity for all. My dear graduating students, you must come forward and work towards saving this great country and civilization, her religion, her spirituality, her culture and the heritage, so that we realize Viksit Bharat dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. I urge you to dream big and work towards the realization of not only your dreams, but my dreams. मुझे गम है तो बस इतना ही गम है, मुझे गम है तो बस इतना ही गम है, तेरी दुनिया मेरे ख्वाबों से कम है. May God bless you on the path of righteousness and truth. And as the years go on, may you prove worthy inheritor of great civilization of India and great civilization of Bihar. Thanks for the patient hearing. CNLU Zindabad. Jai Bihar. Jai Hind.